and the star showers fell. If my hunch is right, these are definitely 2 of the fragments we're looking for. But that's only 2. Magister Siren said we need 5 fragments to piece this whole puzzle together. Looks like we still need to track down 3 more. You know, Jervin had a point. This exam really seems designed for people working alone. Maybe we should split up to gather intel. How about we meet near where Professor Solis is before the exam ends to share what we found? And let's not waste any more time.
You should be more careful. Back at the tea party, there were a couple of suspicious hamsters.
Relax, will you? No one followed us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final act. How do you like my new little pet?
A flashy transformation spell? You never could resist the drama. If anyone remembers the spell's restrictions, you'll be exposed instantly. Do you want the first act of your little play to end in disaster?
With so many students using transformation magic, I'm safe for now. But I'll be careful. Now, madam, what's this about?
I see. You like the spotlight. You think being the main character means you can do whatever you please? Don't forget, I brought you that gift back from the rift. I can just as easily take it away.
That gift. You didn't give it to someone else, did you?
Developed a taste for it, have you? Let me be perfectly clear. Stop using transformation magic. I won't let this performance fail because of your stupidity. Wait, someone's coming. We need to go.
I knew that I'd fail. Whatever. I never stood a chance against Cassidy or Jervin anyway. Losing to you isn't too much of a surprise.
But if I don't challenge you, I won't get enough fragments, and I'll fail either way. So I might as well try, right? You never know. Thanks for saying that. Here, you can have my fragment. I overheard Magister Siren talking to some nobles about something called a memory star. He said it's a special artifact that uses memory extraction methods to preserve someone's thoughts. Perfect for safeguarding important memories.
Well, I'm out anyway. Might as well make this fragment useful for someone. Some of the professors were talking about a magic door that appears under certain conditions, leading to some hidden place. You know, I'm actually curious now. You, Jervin, Cassidy, I wonder who'll win.
Well, as a defeated contestant, I'm heading out. Good luck.
Is that you? Did you see him? I saw Jervin. His legs. They've completely healed. Why would I joke about that? I snuck into the tea party and overheard Professor Hepler talking about the limits of transformation magic. He said if someone has a physical disability, they keep that disability even when they transform. After I heard that, I got worried about Jervin passing the exam, so I went looking for him. No, he said we'd be less noticeable apart. We went in separately. Not in front of me, at least. I transformed into a wolf and tried to track his scent. Yeah, he drinks this tea made from sunfire blossoms for his leg pain. It leaves a very faint, distinctive smell. Easy to miss if you don't know it. It took me a while, but I finally found the wolf he turned into. And then I saw... I saw him moving around perfectly fine, and I was thrilled. I was about to run over and ask him when his legs got healed, and who the amazing healer was. But then it hit me. If it's not some big secret, then why is he hiding it? And more importantly, if his legs have been fine all along, then a lot of the reasoning in Headmaster Lamar's case falls apart. He'd become a suspect again. I just don't get it. Why wouldn't he tell anyone his legs were healed? When did it happen? And why keep up the act? I don't even care about this exam anymore. I have to find out the truth.
make you proud? For a second there, I really thought I had a chance. You're just incredible. I gave it everything I had, and it still wasn't enough. Professor Celeste is going to be so disappointed in me. I let her down after all her help. I knew becoming a court mage was a long shot, but making it this far, I guess I started hoping, you know? Maybe I actually had a chance. I just didn't want to disappoint Professor Celeste. That's why I fought so hard. So, please don't take it personally. Oh, you're not upset? Oh, that's a relief. I was worried you'd be mad. Then take this. I saw Magister Sirens show the symbol to Lady Dorella, then he wiped it away really fast. He said it was a huge secret. I have no idea what the symbol means, but you probably do. Feel free to talk to me anytime. I'm out of the running now anyway. I think I'll go find Professor Celeste first. I owe her an apology.
Me? I just had a fight with Jervin. I don't know. Did I mess up? Was it wrong to ask about his legs? Should I not have tried to give him the fragment? He didn't answer, but yes, I saw it. The black wolf he turned into was completely healthy. No limp, nothing. Yes, I saw it myself. I tried to. When I caught up to him, I wanted to hand over the one I found. No. Because his recovery was his secret, and I revealed it to you without his consent. According to my family's code, that's a betrayal of a friend. But with the headmaster's death, I had to say something. I meant it as an apology. I don't even know why I did it. Maybe I just made everything worse. He was really angry.
Why would you give me your fragment?
It's my apology. I know you wanted to keep your recovery a secret, but I was so shocked, I told our new friend without thinking. Your legs. Why didn't you tell me? We could have...
What, Sylvan? Did you think I couldn't gather the fragments myself?
That's not it. I know you're more than capable. I just thought it might help. Make things easier for the final match tomorrow. I want you to succeed. I want you to become a court mage.
Succeed? Help me? Don't make me laugh. Don't be so naive, Sylvan. You can't help me. You have no right to pity me. I don't need your help, and your weak apology is meaningless. Now that she knows I can walk, I'm sure she'll piece the rest together soon enough.
Piece what together, Jervin? Don't tell me you...
Sylvan, the ever-righteous son of a knight. If you still call yourself my friend, then stop getting in my way. Stop using friendship as an excuse. Take your sympathy and your weakness somewhere else. Go play the noble knight for someone who needs it. Don't ever show yourself before me again.
The Arcane Council? But that's completely against the rules! Everyone knows their affairs are strictly confidential. Why would Headmaster Lamar ever approve a test like that? Is that why he was killed? Maybe we should ask Professor Hepler and Professor Solis. They were there when the exam was being set up. Maybe they know something.
I didn't make it! I didn't even reach the final round! Everyone's going to laugh at you! They'll say you were wrong to recommend me! People will question your judgment for picking me! I know I'm not good enough, but I never wanted to embarrass you!
Is that what you think? Well, I see it differently. You have a unique and wonderful magical gift, Pippa. You're creative and imaginative. You just need a little more faith in yourself. This was an incredibly difficult exam, and you made it to the 3rd round. Only 9 students in the entire academy managed that. You should be proud.
Maybe I just got lucky.
Luck's part of talent too, Pippa. Don't underestimate it. But more importantly, your magic is special. It's wilder and harder to control than most. But that's often how it works. The greatest power is usually the hardest to master. You need to trust your gift. I truly believe you will become a remarkable Magister one day.
Magister? I've never dreamed that big. No professor has ever believed in me like you do. You really think I could?
I heard the results. You made it to the finals. Congratulations. How are you feeling about tomorrow?
That was impressive work leading the pack today. Well done on making the finals.
I'm not sure, but the Chief Court Mage had to approve everything. Magister Siren did visit the venue. He made a few last-minute adjustments to the questions to better suit the environment. The headmaster also stopped by to check on our preparations. It was just a few days before the selection started. He asked all about the venue and the tea party setup. He actually loved the idea of students using transformation magic to infiltrate the party. But then he suddenly got very angry. He kept asking us, "Are you absolutely sure no one tampered with the questions?"
We told him Siren had been there to make minor adjustments. Lemar seemed shocked. Actually, looking back, he was more than shocked. He seemed afraid. And then he just left in a hurry.
He was gone before we could get a word in. It was like he'd remembered something urgent. The next time we saw him, he was perfectly calm. I asked him about it privately, and he said everything was fine with the selection. Since he'd confirmed it himself, we saw no reason to question it further. Wait, do you think there's something wrong? Is the headmaster's death connected to all this?
Well, I just wanted to say thanks. It's just, we haven't known each other that long, but you've already helped me so much. Today I know I held you back, but even after I lost, you still comforted me and praised me. So thank you. You're a really, really good friend. Also, I kinda overheard you talking with the professors earlier. It sounds like you're keeping something from them, aren't you? Not that I'm asking you to tell me your secret. What I'm trying to say is, if you need anything, I want to help. Even if it's a secret, I can be discreet. Don't forget about me. Well, Cassidy, when did you get back? Just now. I didn't catch everything, but if our new friend needs help, you can count me in too.
Count me in too. And you know why. If you know what Jervin is planning, you have to tell me. Please.
You came to find me in a hurry. What's going on? What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know. What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know. What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know. What? That's a serious accusation. Tell me everything you know. You realize how serious this is, right? For the Serene Lyceum, for the Royal Court, this changes everything. Don't do anything rash. Right now, it's only speculation. We don't have the evidence to back it up. If this isn't handled carefully, the repercussions across the Empire could be catastrophic. It could shatter the balance between the Crown, the nobles, and the mages, and unleash a storm we can't control. This is urgent. I need to inform the Queen immediately and await her direct orders. I'll have my people keep a close watch on everyone involved. We can't let this situation spiral. As for you, be careful.
An emergency meeting? Make it quick. My time is valuable.
Seems you have a poor grasp of what valuable means.
Gentlemen, try not to bicker like schoolboys.
Everyone, the exam has taken an unexpected turn. We need a solution.
That sounds like your problem. I only care about business.
Business hasn't been great recently, with Merlin at the Lyceum.
So that's what's got you so enamored. I've brought a gift back from the Rift. A twisted power that retains reason. With that, where's my reward?
Now is not the time to talk about rewards. Let's settle the matter at hand first.
Then, perhaps you want to hear what I have in mind.
Merlin, you contacted me. What did you find? So whether it was about a magical contract or the selection exam, the headmaster's death leads straight back to the Adamant Syndicate. But I never imagined the chief court mage himself was involved. A man the royal family trusts implicitly. His ties to the Syndicate must run even deeper than we thought. The Adamant Syndicate, Jervin, Siren. They've likely been in collusion for some time. Once their plan succeeded, Jervin would take a seat among the court mages. Siren would gain access to the Arcane Council's classified archives, and through them, the Syndicate would learn everything we've been protecting. Unless we have solid proof, we can't rush to accuse Jervin or Siren. They're firmly entrenched in the nobility and the court. Neither of us could topple them lightly. We have the broad strokes, but we're still missing details. Our enemies are hiding in the shadows, watching our every move. If they succeed, our secrets will be exposed, and every one of us will become a target. Don't underestimate them. The Syndicate doesn't give up easily. But no matter what, our secrets cannot fall into their hands. If it comes down to it, destroying that memory star thereafter is better than letting it fall into their hands. I trust you'll make the right call. First seat.
Perfect timing. I was just about to send for you. I sent a message to Her Majesty the Queen last night. She's already responded. This morning, the authorities officially reopened the investigation into the headmaster's death. I've taken Jervin into custody. By Imperial law, I can only hold him for 3 days at most. But with Jervin's noble background, I'll be lucky to get even that long before someone demands I release him. We need to find solid evidence fast. His family, other nobles who favor him, the court mages, even the Academy board. Yes, no academy wants its star student branded a murderer. Plus, Jervin's family makes a huge donation to the Serene Lyceum every year for magic research. If we can prove his legs have healed, that would give us enough to keep the suspicion on him. With that, I might convince certain nobles to extend his detention, buying us time to find irrefutable proof. Politics is all about balance. Without evidence, not even Her Majesty can issue that kind of order. This thing involves powerful nobles, court mages, the Serene Lyceum, the Adamant Syndicate. The Queen can't just decide this alone. Even the royal family has to answer to other powers. Holding Jervin temporarily is the most we can do. We can't push for more. We should find proof that his legs have healed as quickly as possible. I don't know how long we'll be able to keep him in custody. I've already done that. When I detained him, I arranged for both a healer and a mage to examine his legs. The healer found signs of severe nerve damage in the past, but couldn't confirm if they're healed now. The mage determined the injury was caused by dark magic, and the residue is still there. In theory, Jervin really shouldn't be able to walk.
No, impossible. I'd stake my family name on it. I saw the wolf he turned into running freely. There's no way he's crippled.
Sylvan, you're here. I believe you, and I trust your judgment. But your word alone isn't enough for evidence.
Evidence, huh? Maybe I can try something. Envoy Evie, could I speak with Jervin alone? I'm sorry. I can't tell you that right now, but I promise I won't give anything away. Maybe I can provoke him into standing and walking on his own. That would be all the proof we need. If it's just the two of us, he might let his guard down enough to slip up and show his true colors. A proud person wouldn't be wary of someone he looks down upon.
After sunset, I can arrange for you to meet in the headmaster's office. But meeting him alone is too dangerous. Here's the plan. You hide somewhere in the office beforehand. Only show yourself if absolutely necessary. Sylvan, you need to be ready for anything. I hate to say it, but Jervin might be more dangerous than we think. This stays between us. I'll guard the office entrance myself.
Understood.
don't trust me anymore.
I did once.
I know. You won't hurt me.
That's enough.
I take it the talk didn't go well. Jervin, it's time to go back to the holding cell. You're still under detention.
For now. But you can't keep me much longer, Envoy Evie.
That's not your decision to make.
No. And it's not yours, either.
Envoy Evie, as Chief Court Mage, I must insist you release young Jervin. As one of the top contenders in the selection exam, he's already made it to the finals, and I dare say, he has every chance of becoming the next Court Mage, serving the royal family directly. Now, detaining him without solid evidence? That would be a breach of Imperial law, and, let's be honest, not the kind of impression you'd want to leave, would it?
Who gave that order?
Oh, no one's issuing orders. Merely the advice of a humble servant of the Empire, and a gentle reminder of what the law demands.
As Magister Siren said, you lack evidence for your accusations. The Lyceum Board is deeply concerned about this matter. I'm here, representing them, asking for Jervin's immediate release. I've also received a personal letter from Marquis Guard, Jervin's grandfather. The Marquis requests that you follow the law rather than personal whims.
So you're forcing my hand.
Force is such an ugly word, don't you think? Let's say it's a friendly suggestion with the Empire's best interests at heart. And do trust me, Her Majesty would hardly hold it against you.
Siren, mind your tongue. Her Majesty has nothing to do with it.
Ah, is that so? Then I must have been misinformed. My mistake entirely. Now, as for Jervin's detention...
It seems I have no choice. Jervin, you're free to go.
I told you, Envoy Evie. Some things are beyond your control. Master Siren, Headmistress Durella, shall we?
Sylvan's plan didn't work, but he gave it his best shot. Like you heard, without solid proof that Jervin's legs are healed, and with all that pressure from different factions, I had to let him go. What will you do now? You're thinking of forcing him to reveal his healed legs during the final match? Not a bad strategy. If we're lucky, we might even flush out whoever's backing him. But it's risky. One small mistake, and this whole thing falls apart. If you're going through with this, you'll need to get ahead of everyone else. Find Merlin's hidden tower before anyone else and get inside first. That way, you can learn the layout and have more time to put your plan into motion.
Well, look who it is. The great Magister Merlin gracing us with her presence after hours. And looking so serious, too. What, you don't like my warm welcome? Yeah, forget it. Let's just get this over with. You're joking! The great Merlin is asking me about her own tower. Okay. You should really ask Zoria about that. Nobody at this academy knows you better than she does. Hold on, I'll send her a magical message. She should be here any minute in that adorable form of hers.
You wanted to see me? That was your personal space when you taught here. It's where you lived and did your research. You kept all your personal collections and research notes there. You even allowed students to visit and borrow certain rare tomes.
Oh, pretending to be a magic book to scare students when they borrowed them was the best! Ah, those are the days.
Then, one day, you abruptly revoked all access, hid the tower, and left the academy. Nobody's seen it since.
You forgot that, too? Even I know this one. You built your tower on Starfall Lake. You know that useless-looking bridge north of the Lyceum dock? That used to be the only way to get to your tower.
Your tower was created with unique spatial magic. It's completely sealed off from the outside world. The only way in or out is through a specific astral gate. Before you left, you gave Headmaster Lemar special authorization. Whenever the Astrathrone meteor shower appears, he could open the tower and let outstanding students visit. But he never revealed how. In the past 20 years, the gate has only opened 3 times. I don't know why he agreed to use your tower for the selection exam, but I suppose Siren must have given him an offer he couldn't refuse. You only ever let the headmaster take students to the first floor. It'll likely be the same this time. You'll only be able to explore the first level. But Siren is going through a lot of trouble to get information from the Arcane Council. He's definitely prepared, and might already know how to access the higher floors. He was your classmate once. He knows you and your tower all too well. Be careful.
Zoria, stop worrying so much. It's Merlin's own tower. Who could possibly know it better than her?
Since when can you read a bat's expressions?
You underestimate me. I can totally tell when someone's anxious. Merlin's just been working non-stop for years. She's so exhausted she forgot her own home.
Countess, save the jokes for after this is over.
Even as an adorable bat, you're still as stiff as a stone. Why am I not surprised?
Merlin, that's all the information I can give. You and I both know the true purpose of this selection exam, but we can't let that truth show. The event must go on under the royal families and the Academy's watch. I don't want you walking into this alone. If there are people you trust, let them help. They're good students. I can't move openly. Once you're inside the tower, it'll be up to all of you. For that reason, your friends shouldn't be under strict surveillance. Right, Countess?
Fine. If they bend a few rules, I'll look the other way. Happy?
I'll handle things outside the tower. You just focus on what's inside. Stay safe.
Oh, and before I forget, your studious friend is still here in the library. Go get her out, will you? I'm trying to clock out.
bit about Merlin's magic tower. Look, here's what I discovered. I found some notes from past graduates saying that for the last 20 years, Merlin's tower only opened during Astrathrone meteor showers. But when I check the star calendar, the next meteor shower won't appear until next year. That can't be right, though. The final round of the selection exam is supposed to be inside that tower, and there's no way they're delaying the finals until next year. I'm confused. Did we misunderstand the fragment? You're right. We should take a look in person. Maybe there are clues there, or seeing the place might trigger your memory? Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to bring up your memory loss. We need to reach the tower before Jervin does. Let's go! Sylvan? What are you doing here?
Ah, perfect timing. I was hoping I'd find you guys. After I left the headmaster's office, I stayed hidden outside the building like we planned. I saw Siren and Durella show up and take Jervin away. I tailed them. Durella left. I overheard her saying something about meeting a friend in the shopping district. So I kept following Jervin and Siren all the way here. But I lost them in these woods. I've been searching, but there's no sign of them anywhere.
Do you think they noticed you?
I was careful, but Siren is the chief court mage. He probably has anti-tracking magic. Wait, you figured out how to get in?
We've got some ideas, but we need to see the place ourselves. You coming?
Absolutely. I already reached out to Pippa. She can join us whenever we need her.
Great! The more help, the better. Let's go check out that bridge up ahead first.